Nice.
It's ended. It's ended. Possibly the best cab sound I've ever heard.
Well, there's our intro.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name's James Ivey.
Hi, Paul Drew.
From the Studio Rats.
Yes. What the hell am I doing here? Why are you here? What is this?
What time did you get up this morning?
Oh, I'm so tired. It's like 5 o'clock. It's yeah, it's too tired.
Any excuse.
Yeah.
About 5 years ago, my wife came home and said, I've just been cutting the hair of a lady whose son works for a company who make guitar speakers. And I went, oh, that's nice. And I went, who's that? Barefaced Audio. And I went, never heard of them. Fast forward about 18 months ago, finally, after chatting about doing this video, Gregoire reached out to Bareface on our behalf because, quite frankly, we're useless.
Yeah.
Fast forward to now, just the other day, 2 rather beautiful speakers arrived from the team at Bareface. Now, it's worth saying that this is technically not a sponsored video, but they are probably going to leave us one of the cabinets, so it kind of makes it a sponsored video. Okay. But we are free to say absolutely anything we like. You will also notice a third party in the middle here. We'll get onto that in a minute. It's very relevant.
Yeah.
However, we have here 2 variations on a theme, and I'm going to refer to my notes just because I'm useless. These are the Reality 112 Bareface cabinets.
Yeah.
They're FRFR, meaning full range flat response.
God, he loves to chat, doesn't he? Come on.
And they sound biblical. I know you like to play and I love to chat. A quick bit about the setup. We are running everything from our latest pack, which is going to be available very soon, for the rather amazing FM3,
yep.
The Fractal FM3. We love this thing. Lee loves this thing as well, as it turns out.
Yep.
This is our new pack. It'll be available very soon. This is running directly in glorious Technicolor stereo down into the active cab. Now, this is... it's the same cabinet, effectively, but this one has a 200-watt stereo amplifier.
Is it 200 watts a side or 100 watts a side?
I think it's 100 watts a side.
Okay, well, that's more than enough.
Yes. That then feeds the slave speaker.
Right.
So the amp is in this side, and this one's basically a passive cabinet.
We should just say that barefaced cabs are not like normal cabs as well. So we'll demonstrate that in a minute. So if you think, I've seen FRFR videos, you've got to wait until we explain more about the barefaced system.
Yes,
Yeah.
The cleverness.
Yes.
So we're coming out of the FM3 into this one, and this one then feeds into the passive speaker.
Yeah.
Now, being FR, as in the full range, we also have a tweeter in both.
Yeah.
Now, rather interestingly, the tweeter is pointing that away.
Right.
Busy?
Well, you know,
So the tweeter...
you love the technical stuff. I like how it sounds. But
The tweeter's pointing that way, which gives these cabinets a very interesting party trick. Should we do the party trick?
Yeah, let's do the party trick.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, no, we should explain about how everyone's listening to this.
yes, let's do that.
Before we do
so
that first.
there are 4 mics in the room. In fact, there are 6. You're hearing us on these bad boys. Then there's a close mic on each cabinet, giving us a hard stereo pan left and right, and that sounds like this. But we also have, back there, a rather lovely stereo Vanguard microphone that is our stereo room mic. And that sounds like this. Now, for this part of the video, I'm going to leave only the room mic up because this is the barefaced party trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Their theory is, well, in fact, normally, is if you have a 1x12 down by your feet,
Yeah.
the only people who hear it, or the only things that hear it, are your ankles and your thighs.
Yeah.
Or
Well, yeah, I mean, you get the reflection that comes up, but yes, all of the sound is being projected low down, yeah.
Barefaced's trick, if you like, is with a special wave guide that's on the back and the design of the cabinet. And quite frankly, this cabinet sounds as good from the front as it does. Do hold.
Well, let's give them an option. Let's give them a
Before and
example.
after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before.
And
God, that sounds awesome.
now the only thing, at this point I should say, for an active speaker, it's incredibly light.
Yeah, yeah. With a dual 100-watt power amp in it.
Now it is. Oh, trash that. And there we go down there.
And now again. It literally sounds just as good that way round as it does the other way round.
Yes.
So what that means is it doesn't matter where you have these speakers on the stage. You could almost have them at the front of the stage.
Yeah. So they're your monitors and they're your guitar PA.
Yeah, that's incredible. There literally is no other cab that can do that.
It is properly epic. I'm going to get down and dirty just for a moment with this little camera. So there is a certain amount of switching available to you on both cabinets.
Fun, different sound.
Yep, okay. So this is the back of the Bareface, the active cab, and it has their custom-made, custom-designed activator stereo power amp in the back. Now you can see there's our 2 inputs over jack, 1/4-inch jacks. Now this, I feel, is the only thing that is a bit of an oversight. Because these are guitar cabinets, Bareface have gone, therefore we must use jacks. Whereas nowadays, most outputs on the sort of stuff you're going to be driving this with is over XLR.
Yeah, I agree. I think maybe the more sort of basic units, things like Tonex is jack out, but yeah, I think all the pro units like Quad Cortex, Axe FX, FM3, that sort of stuff is all going to be XLR out. You're right.
And when we talk about, let's face it, the price of this thing, it isn't sitting in that lower end category.
No.
But we'll come to that.
This is a pro option.
So, yeah, pro solution.
Yeah.
So you've got volume controls for the independent inputs, or outputs as it turns out. You've then got down here the outputs to your slave speaker. Now, you can have the activator installed in other speakers.
Right.
So you can have it as a separate unit and just install it. But obviously this one came installed, pre-set up and all that sort of stuff. So you've got 2 speaker outputs, one for effectively the internal, which is hard patched, and one for the external. You then have some switching for this bad boy, the tweeter, and there is also a tweeter on the back, this side, on the passive cab.
That you can attenuate as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So talking about the passive just for a moment, as we nearly are, the passive cab has a nice big fat potentiometer to control the tweeter. We've left it halfway because all the way off I thought was a little bit too much like that for FRFR.
But it's nice to be able to attenuate the high end, especially on the guitar cab.
And on this one we have some active switching, which is really quite nice. And if you play for me, Paul,
Let me have a think.
give me something bright.
Bright.
We've actually got the attenuation in at the moment because it was a little bit bright, and then you've got 2 modes of that. So at the moment, and the theory behind this is to be able to reproduce the sound of an open back or closed back cabinet.
Incredible.
They are awesome.
It literally is. I mean, it's the first time I've heard them. It literally is the best modular tone I've ever heard, without a doubt.
Now, we have said many, many, many times that stereo is just better.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, we've got 2 ears.
yes, exactly. Both on, we're designed for stereo. I'm going to flip these round again just for a second because we can. And I'm going to put the microphone back up nice and close. Now, again, this is one of the things where I feel they don't sound so good close mic'd.
Okay.
I don't think they're actually designed for it. It is a good noise, and you can hear from the close mic. Well, in fact, let's just.
I think the idea with FRFR is for the player. It's not necessarily for the audience or for micing up. Don't get me wrong, you can easily mic these up and they sound fantastic.
Well, this is the close mics on their own.
Okay, should we just use that clean tone I just used?
Yeah. It is, I really hope this comes across either from the stereo mic, or I might even put these mics in to try and get the best kind of real life sound, because it is properly good here. It's really properly good down the room.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, the actual projection of this is pretty remarkable. I think what we should do now is to compare it against the Tonex cab. So I love the Tonex cab. I've had the Tonex cab since the beginning. And it's a very usable solution.
Yeah. It's worth saying that the Tonex cab is mono, so we're going to take the slave cab out of the equation. I'll unplug it, and then what we'll do is we'll basically hot swap between the two, between the barefaced cab and Tonex cab. So let's do that. So this is now going to go into glorious mono. So this is just the barefaced cab on its own in mono. This is the active one, 100 watts mono. Right, so now...
Still sounds awesome.
It still sounds very awesome. and I'm going to put that over into the input of the Tonex cab. I've got a theory.
Well, we should just say with the Tonex cab, you can alter the EQ on it. That is just completely flat.
Yep.
So, as we've got the barefaced, that is a massive difference.
I'm missing all the top end.
Yeah, I mean, the Tonex cab sounds like it's very usable, and we'll talk about the price in a minute. But the Tonex cab is very boxy, nasal sounding. Now, if you just heard the Tonex cab, you wouldn't notice any of that. You just go, oh, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like my guitar tone. Completely different in the room experience with the barefaced cab.
I've got a theory.
Go on.
The barefaced team have come at the FRFR argument from a guitar cab point of view. They've made a full range cab focused on guitar.
Yeah.
As in something to work well with modelers and you know, and for the modern player.
Yeah.
Whereas Tonex, I think, have gone, right, let's build a PA, a full range of, you know, including all the low end, which, let's face it, most of the time, guitar players don't want. It muddies up the mix and it gets in the way of bass players and...
Yeah, well, it sounds to me like the Tonex cab, which is still great, has all that sort of mid-range honk that I think is associated with guitar tone. Mm-hmm. That sounds, the barefaced sound like as I'd want to hear my guitar sounding in the studio.
Give us some clean, have you got harmonic trim, shimmer? Let's go with that one. So this is the Tonex cab still.
Yeah, longest reverb in the world. Go on.
And now let's go back over into the barefaced.
Completely different playing experience.
I mean, I want the other one back for stereo.
Yeah, but it still sounds
Huge.
Yeah.
It's bright, it's articulate, it's transient, it's all those things.
You're hearing the sound as I program that patch.
If you plug headphones into this, into the FM3, that's what you hear.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Tonex, it is honky. It's
honky.
It's honky. Yeah,
it's honky.
That's the word.
I think we should talk about price and stuff because
it is very much an issue, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think I would like to say, and this is not a sponsored video, with the barefaced cab, that is how you want it to sound. I think personally, if you're using FRFR speakers on the stage, it's 100% worth the money, the extra cost.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get the right experience, as opposed to going, oh, my guitar sounded all right. It sounds amazing. They sound amazing.
So we've got a gig coming up.
Oh, we've got to give these back before then. I'm hoping.
I get the feeling I know what my friend and colleague, Mr. Paul Drew, is going to want to play through.
Yeah, it's incredible. Okay, let's talk about the price then.
Okay.
So the Tonex cab at the moment is roughly 650, 660.
Toman 666 at the moment.
Okay, cool.
It's the number of the beast, who knew? There's no easy way to say this, and I'm going to refer to the thingy on here. The 1x12
powered cab Which is
the
that?
stereo powered cab. There is a mono option.
Yes, but it's a mono speaker in there. You
Yes.
can, you need 2 speakers to make it stereo. But
The stereo power amp in the 1x12 cab is £1,398, including taxes and delivery in the UK. That is over twice as much as the Tonex.
So you could have 2 Tonex cabs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always, for me, I'm always one of those people that I'd rather buy once. Mm-hmm. And I know if I bought that, I would not need anything ever again.
The passive original is £749.
So over £2,000
£2,147 for the two.
for the stereo. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, and I know loads of people on this video are going to be balking because
it's a lot of money.
it is a lot of money. So,
however,
some people are saying, my guitars aren't even that much.
Yeah.
Or
Now, I would counter that argument with taking Tonex cab out of the argument just for a second.
yeah,
2 good PA cabs of like an RCF or a QSC or something like that, which you might choose to use as your guitar option,
yeah,
are more than that.
and they don't look as cool.
And they don't look as cool. I chose green and silver.
Yeah.
Because I thought it looked really cool in the pictures. They do. You can have it just black if you want. You can do different.
Different
Black and
grills
silver,
and all that sort of
black
stuff.
and black,
Yeah.
green and black, whatever you fancied. But I mean, just the sound alone, it's a no-brainer.
For me, and we'll do this at the end of the year because we always do like or we have done for the last couple of years, a bit of a gear of the year. What's our favourite gear of the year? That is the best thing that I've heard this year.
Wow.
But there you go. I think they're amazing.
We don't do editor's choice, but if we did, it's just won it.
Yeah, but it is. If money's not an object and you want the best sound that you can get, without a doubt, those barefaced cabs are the ultimate solution.
I'm going to put the other one in because I want to hear it again in glorious Technicolor stereo when you give it some beans. You can stack them if you wanted to. They're perfectly well put together.
If you're going to do something in stereo,
oh yeah, totally.
I mean, you could even do this inside your modeler. You could do wet dry.
Yeah.
If that's your thing.
Put the thingy back. I just genuinely, I plugged them in for the first time, and within about 5 minutes, I've messaged you and Greg on the group and said, "These are amazing."
Yeah.
I really hope it's not me just getting excited by a new toy.
They're incredible.
But so good.
How good is an FM3 as well?
I don't want to give them back.
No, they're incredible. They're absolutely incredible. They're incredible.
Yeah, just mind-blowing. Thank you to the team at Barefaced for getting these over to us.
Don't take them back.
Please
You
don't.
You don't need to take them.
We'll leave links and all the normal stuff to their pages so you can see all the options and stuff and all their other speakers. I'd love to try just some of the guitar speakers now.
Yeah.
I'd also love to go down there because they have invited us down for a factory tour.
We should definitely do that. Can you get this? I'm guessing they do deliveries to the US. I'm
International
guessing
shipping options are available. Give them email and stuff for that sort of thing. But say we'll leave all the links down there. You do the sign off bit because
So and anyway, I promise you, if you buy these,
you will not be
you
disappointed.
will not be disappointed. They're absolutely incredible. Anyway, really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul.
I'm James.
And we'll see you next time.